Hey guys, I am going to show you real quick how to find the perimeter of a triangle. Now, most of you probably just rolled your eyes at me because it's super easy. Yes, finding the perimeter just means take all the sides and add them up. That's it. But 13 plus 5 plus b doesn't give you an answer. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find that missing length. And then once we know what b actually equals, we can add it to 13 and 5, which is 18. Just so you guys know, fun fact for you. Okay, so let me turn on my pencil here. So again, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now remember, c is the hypotenuse always. A and b are the legs. The legs are, if you were to pretend these are arrows, right? They point at the legs always. The right angle always points at the two legs. So we know that it doesn't matter which one's which. This could be A, this could be A. Because this one says B, I'll leave it as B. So A is 5 squared plus B squared, we don't know, equals C, we know is the hypotenuse, which is 13 squared. Now remember, keep that cheat sheet always handy, and it'll help you go a little faster on this. So we know that 5 squared is 25 plus b squared, which I will write in a different color in just 1 second here, just so I can show you guys. What is that? Hieroglyphics. And 13 squared is 169. Now let me switch to, let's say blue. B squared. Now I want that different color just to show you. This is what we're solving. And remember, as you're using Pythagorean theorem, sometimes you're missing the hypotenuse, which means you just add this all up once you're done, and then you find the square root of it. But because we are not missing the hypotenuse, we need to take this 25. We're going pre-algebra here, and we need to get this 25 over to the other side. So right now it's a positive 25. So if we went back and made our lines like we used to be doing, we could say, oh, I need to minus 25. Now it equals 0. Whatever I do to the left to get it to the right, I do it over here. And I'm left with b squared still, I haven't touched this, equals 144. There we go. Let me switch colors one last time. Last thing, I have to have my variable b all by itself. So if over here it was positive, so we subtract it. That's the opposite. Right now it's being squared, so the opposite of being squared is find the square root of it, right? This square root is the opposite of squaring, so it cancels itself out. It'd be like 6 squared is 36. Square root of 36 is 6. Or b squared, excuse me, b times b is b squared. The square root of b is squared is b. Whew, thought it was a 6 in my head for a second. And the square root of 144 is 12. So now I know the answer is 12. Now, a lot of you are going to get these wrong, get mad at yourself. You just did all the actual work, and you typed in 12 as your final answer, and you hit submit, and it's going to tell you you're wrong because that's not the last step. Remember, the last step was you have to find the perimeter, which means add them. So 13 plus 5, if you have a good memory, I told you already that's 18. So all you got to do is add 12 to that and get 30 for my final answer. So again, don't go so fast that you think that this is your final answer. That's just the length of the leg, not the perimeter.